Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons, agents, all this mess that's been going on with negotiations to get Micah on the field. Jerry goes and talks to Stephen A. Smith, and of course, Stephen A. is going to bring up the whole Micah situation. And of course, Jerry is going to talk about the Micah situation, and he brings up about the agent, basically saying the agent is butting his way in. Jerry said the agent said, stick it up. Yeah, wish the agent has come out and said, no, I did not say that. All right, I get all that. This is negotiations and all this stuff. And so everybody is trying to play the part of who's at fault. And when I'm looking at this, the biggest thing that I want to ask in this situation, because Jerry talked about him and Micah already having an agreement, took it to the agent. The agent said, nah, we're not doing that. Now he thinks the agent, he said, three's a company. This to me is Jerry is wanting to be Jerry. Jerry wants to be in control. Jerry wants to do the things the way that he wants to do it, no matter what. Look, you're the owner. You can do the things the way that you want. But it's just one thing I got a problem with. The man has an agent. I'm gonna say it again. The man has an agent. So you know, if it's contract time, you need to talk to the agent. Why are you talking just to Micah if he has an agent? And at this point, you're talking about the agent is butting in. Why Micah ain't said nothing? Why Micah hasn't said, you know what? Let's take the deal, make the agent, because doesn't the agent work for the, for the player, right? So if Micah really wanted the deal, then he would have took the deal and we would have told his agent, nah, we're going to do this. But he didn't. So there's something in there. And the reason I say that, because Jerry says the contract was already done and he's going to be the highest paid, blah, 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 blah. I get that. But you forget, we're talking about NFL contracts. We're not talking about the NBA. We're talking about NFL contracts where, what do we always hear all the time? The wording of the contract. What's said in it? What's this? A guy signs for $500 million for 10 years. That doesn't mean you get all of the money. It's what's in the wording of the contract. What does the team have leverage on? What does the player have leverage on? Is there something in that paperwork that agent didn't like and said, you know what? In this particular case, it's going to give them the leeway to do X, Y, and Z. Nah, we're not doing that. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why they don't want to do it. But again, he has an agent. If he didn't have an agent, okay, fine. You go ahead, you talk to Micah, figure it out, and y'all get a deal done. Or Micah could have said, you know what? I want to do this deal. My agent doesn't want to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to make him do it. Or he could have said, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my agent. I'll do it myself. Then I don't have to pay my agent. Or he could have said, you know what? I'm going to get rid of my agent, bring in another agent, and just tell them to do the deal that I'm showing them. But none of that has happened. So it's something there that nobody is talking about. But at the end of the day, Jerry, there's an agent there. Behoove me to say, my agent wants to be involved. I'm sorry. And that's why this deal hasn't been completed.